Three winds on a string, three winds on a string, won't you buy from me? Three winds on a string, three winds on a string, before you go to sea. If you'll pay my fee, pass your penny to me, before you put to sail. Won't you buy a fair wind, buy a fair wind, a breeze, a fair wind, or a gale, with a one and a two and a three on a string, a one and a two and a three. In Lee on the estuary, down by the sparkling sea, old Mother Moore used to stand at the shore, and an ugly old hag was she. To each of the sailors she made a demand, buy a fair wind from me, and any deckhand his last penny might spend for a safe return back to the quay. Me boys, a safe return back to the quay. Well, she stopped an old captain one fine sunny day, buy a fair wind from me. But that captain just laughed as he boarded his craft, not a single brass farthing you'll see. The water was calm as they all pulled away, buy a fair wind from me. But old Mother Moore a loud cuss she swore, as the ship headed out for the sea. Me boys, the ship headed out for the sea. Lord help us, give us one for the Father, one for the Son, one for the Holy Ghost. In Lee on the estuary, down on the old Essex coast. Me boys, down on the old Essex coast. Then storm clouds gathered across the sky, buy a fair wind from me. The day it turned black and the lightning did crack and the thunder rolled loud on the sea. The ship was tossed on the waves so high, buy a fair wind from me. The sailors prayed, they were sorely afraid, but the captain a strong man was he. Me boys, the captain a strong man was he. He took up an axe and he stood at the prow, buy a fair wind from me. He said, for the work of the witch I'll unpick every stitch, and together we'll sail away free. Then he went with his axe and leaned over the bow, buy a fair wind from me. And the story still goes, he struck mighty blows with a one and a two and a three. Me boys, a one and a two and a three, singing one for the Father and one for the Son, one for the Holy Ghost. In Lee on the estuary, down on the old Essex coast. Me boys, down on the old Essex coast. Then the storm was soon over, the curse it was gone, buy a fair wind from me. The sun shone down as they all sailed on over the friendly sea. Then back to the harbour they safely returned, buy a fair wind from me. And there on the shore they found old Mother Moore, dead on the side of the quay. Me boys, dead on the side of the quay. In Lee on the estuary, down by the sparkling sea, there was old Mother Moore lying dead on the shore, and an ugly old hag was she. Her head it was cloven as if by an axe, buy a fair wind from me. She lay in a heap with the gashes so deep, a one and a two and a three. Me boys, a one and a two and a three. There was one for the Father and one for the Son, one for the Holy Ghost. In Lee on the estuary, down on the old Essex coast. Me boys, down on the old Essex coast. fi la lie, a lie la lie, a lie 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 lie, life.